This is why you're still poor. 10 things the rich do that the poor don't. Have you ever wondered why certain individuals are able to easily achieve immense wealth, while others find it extremely difficult to meet their basic financial needs? Doesn't it make you wonder whether there's a secret strategy for attaining wealth that you don't know about? Well, in this video, I'll discuss 10 practices that rich people have adopted to help them become rich, but are often overlooked by poor people. These practices frequently determine the big wealth gap between rich people and poor people. Number 1. The rich believe in the law of income. Rich people believe that their earnings are directly linked to the value they bring to the market. In simpler terms, if they contribute significantly to creating a product or service that is in high demand globally, they expect to be compensated accordingly. These affluent individuals recognize that results matter most in our outcome-driven world. In contrast, poor people often think they should be paid based on the time they invest in an activity. While hard work is a factor in achieving success, simply increasing input doesn't always lead to more output. This can indicate inefficiency when the added value isn't consistently produced. Consequently, poor people often miss the mark by fixating on inputs rather than outputs. Number 2. The rich are passionate readers. Rich people embrace the belief that the more you learn, the more you earn. Many achieve this by engaging in regular reading. For instance, Warren Buffett, one of the world's most renowned investors, emphasized the importance of reading when asked about the key to success. He pointed to his extensive collection of books and advised reading about 500 pages daily, highlighting that knowledge accumulates like compound interest. Other successful figures like Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, allocate 3 hours daily to reading. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, reads 50 books annually, nearly 1 book per week. Elon Musk, the CEO and owner of Tesla, is also a passionate reader who claims to have learned rocket building from textbooks. In contrast, when it comes to poor people, only 1 in 50 admit to maintaining a daily habit of self-improvement through reading. Consequently, they lack the knowledge needed to make decisions conducive to financial prosperity. Number 3. The rich focus on opportunities while overcoming obstacles. Let's use this story as an example. Once there was a shoe salesman who found himself in a distant country, attempting to sell shoes to the locals. However, he encountered a challenge because he wasn't aware that the natives were not used to wearing shoes, making sales difficult. Frustrated, the salesman eventually abandoned his efforts and decided to leave the area. As he was leaving, he crossed paths with another shoe salesman. The first salesman advised, "Don't bother entering this town. These people don't even wear shoes." The second salesman's eyes widened as he exclaimed, "If no one here has shoes, then that means I can sell a pair to everyone in town." He immediately realized how fortunate he was to have stumbled upon such an untapped market. This story highlights the importance of perspective. Most poor people, when they encounter an obstacle, they're quick to give up, while rich people see obstacles as opportunities to do things that many people are not willing to. Number 4. The rich only associate with positive people they can benefit from. There's a saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Rich people recognize the significant impact of their social circle on their success. This is why they choose to associate with people who are enthusiastic about discussing success, opportunities, and positive aspects of life. By doing so, rich people increase their chances of shaping a more optimistic worldview through their frequent interactions with like-minded individuals. On the other hand, poor people often neglect the effort to connect with individuals who can help them become more successful versions of themselves. Instead, they may be adversely influenced by negative factors, ultimately missing out on opportunities to improve their financial situation. Number 5. The rich focus on promoting themselves and their values. Many rich people have acquired their wealth through a particular skill or innovative concept. As a result, they are typically unhesitant about sharing their strengths with others, often with the aim of spreading knowledge to facilitate the growth of others. On the other hand, most poor people do not possess specialized expertise in any specific field. Unfortunately, in the case of a rich person. He also wants both the sandwich and the cheesecake, but instead of thinking either or, he contemplates how to get both. To do this, the rich person's mindset would be to buy neither the sandwich nor the cheesecake initially, but instead buy a 24-pack of water with the $5. They would then sell the bottles of water to passers-by for 50 cents each. That would make a total of $12. They would now be able to purchase and enjoy both the sandwich and the cheesecake, while still having $2 extra. That's the power of the rich people's both mentality as opposed to the restricted either-or mentality of poor people. Number 8. The rich focus on net worth, not working income. Poor people often see their earnings in terms of their hourly wage. On the other hand, rich people understand that hourly income is not as crucial as a person's overall net worth. You can earn a substantial amount of money per hour, but if you don't possess the knowledge of how to manage and preserve that money wisely, you may still find yourself facing financial difficulties down the road. Ultimately, rich people recognize that having a significant net worth opens up numerous opportunities and sets the stage for future wealth accumulation. Number 9. The rich are dollar smart. There's a common phrase that goes, penny smart, dollar stupid. Ironically, this phrase is practiced by many poor people. It basically means that some individuals are very particular about how they spend small amounts of money, like when buying a cup of coffee, but do not make wise decisions with large sums of cash like investing in self-improvement and education. Rich people leverage both strategies by making disciplined decisions on small purchases, while at the same time investing large amounts of funds into conferences, paid mentorships, and other activities that will foster continual improvement and financial success. Number 10. The rich establish networks and volunteer themselves regularly. Rich people recognize the importance of cultivating connections. Whether it involves forming friendships or identifying potential clients, meeting new people offers nothing but advantages. This is frequently facilitated through engagement in community activities. Nearly 3/4 of wealthy individuals engage in networking and volunteer work for at least 5 hours per month. In contrast, only 1 in 10 poor people do so, causing them to miss out on new connections and, equally importantly, numerous opportunities for financial success. In conclusion, these 10 factors distinguish the rich from the poor. By adopting the habits of rich people as outlined above, you will be better prepared to achieve financial prosperity. Well, that's it. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch these gems for success. But before you go, our team would be delighted if you could like this video and share it with your friends on social media. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on other engaging videos like this one. Thank you for your support.